As promised, we are live from Cypherpunk, Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to be discussing Gary Gensler's testimony at the House Financial Services Committee meeting today. This is very, very big news because this is going to potentially help shape the landscape regarding regulatory clarity in the United States of America for Bitcoin, crypto, NFTs, whatever that may be. And I've got you all of the important pieces of information. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and of course set alerts. And if you're returning, thank you for being here and smash that like. I'm WendyO. So Gary Gensler said, Bitcoin is not a security because it does not pass the Howey test, but he failed to indicate whether Bitcoin was a commodity or not. So my question to Gary Gensler is if Bitcoin is not a security, then other crypto asset projects that launch very similar to Bitcoin, are those securities or not? And again, you guys, you see where the problem is? He is saying Bitcoin is not a security, but is not indicating it if it is a commodity or not, okay? No regulatory clarity, just a bunch of word salad. We are not paying you, Mr. Gensler, to give us word salad. We need actual clarity. Next, Representative Torres grilled Gensler on the definition of an investment contract as it relates to crypto. What is an investment contract? An investment contract is, let's say, for example, you come to me and you want to buy this pen. I sell you this pen for $25 and I promise you that you can resell this pen for $50. That's an investment contract. And most of you remember in Ripple versus the SEC, Judge Torres ruled that XRP on the secondary market is not classified as a security, okay? And while we're talking about Representative Torres, he is very worried that the lack of regulatory clarity that Gensler is giving to the American people will indefinitely be malleable and manipulative. So well, not manipulative, I couldn't pronounce the other M word, but basically what he's saying is there's no regulatory clarity, that the SEC basically has jurisdiction to do whatever they want and go whoever they want, and that's not okay. You understand the problem there? We need clear guidelines. It needs to absolutely happen. Also too, Gensler stated that he uses the law of the land to govern the crypto landscape. That makes no sense. So basically you're just kind of like flying from the seat of your pants and telling Americans what they can or can't do. Not okay, problematic. Next, let's talk about the sale of Pokemon cards. So Gensler said the sale of a tangible Pokemon card is not a security, but he doesn't know about tokenized cards. A tokenized card or tokenized Pokemon card would be kind of similar to a digital collectible like an NFT. The reason why that's problematic is because I can buy a Pokemon card from somebody and then I can go ahead and resell it on the open market. And that wouldn't be classified as a security. But if I did that and I promised to return to the person I sold to, that could be classified as a security. So I'm not understanding why we are not able to give that same definition to digital tokenized Pokemon cards or anything that is represented digitally. NFTs, digital asset, crypto, whatever that may be. Again, more problematic. When we're talking about the Bitcoin ETF, Gensler said they're still considering, and this is why I told you guys, I definitely think we're going to get a Bitcoin spot ETF, but it's probably going to be quarter one or quarter two of 2024. Reason being, if you take a look at the deadlines, you'll see that there. And I believe yesterday that the ARK Bitcoin spot ETF was denied. Fact check me on that. I don't have it in front of me and I got my little notebook because I'm on the go here, okay? Now, Warren Davidson, which I like his policies. I like what he's talking about in regards to the SEC only. He is calling to fire Gary Gensler and restructure the SEC, and that's what we want to see happen. We want to see the entire landscape changed, okay? Because Gary Gensler basically has all this power when he shouldn't, because he can't even do his job. Now, let's talk about previous law under the previous administration. Representative Sylvia Garcia says you aren't half of what Trump administration did. So basically what he's saying is that the SEC hasn't actively been doing their job, and they've been doing a better job under the Trump administration. That is neither here nor there, okay? As far as it goes with me, I don't necessarily care about the two different administrations. I just want to see these people do their job and whatever, and provide fair guidelines for us so we can continue to build in the United States of America. Now, government shutdown. 90% would be of the SEC staff would be furloughed without pay. And I don't have a problem with that. These people aren't doing their job anyways. The complaint lines will still be open and they will still prosecute people during that time. And it'll essentially be brought down to about 400 staff. So like a skeletal staff. That's what Gary Gensler said. But remember, Gary Gensler is currently making $384,000 per year. And that money, taxpayer dollars, and of course the fines that they give people, just like when they gave library a fine of $111,000, forced them to shut down their company, and actually absolutely destroyed an entrepreneur, small business company in the United States of America for literally doing nothing wrong. Anyways, you guys, that's what happened today. There might be more stuff coming out later, but basically, hopefully we see this committee do something to change the landscape of the current administration of the SEC, because what's happening is absolutely predatory. All we're asking for is clear guidelines so we can continue to operate and do business and see a lot of these big companies not leave the crypto industry and go to America, or go outside of America. Sorry, I was getting a text message at that time. Anyways, you guys, sending y'all love and light. Share this video. I'll be back later. Bye-bye.